Hello, welcome to eBooklancer channel. We are producing more than 8,000 videos this year for small medium business and internet marketer. You can get the advantage of this by subscribing our channel at the bottom of this video.
Okay, welcome back to 60-Minute Copy, your simple sales letter formula. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the call to action section. Now, one of the things you're going to want to do is when you have finished all of the discussion that you're going to have in your sales letter, you want to tell them to click the buy button. And this might seem a little elementary, it might seem like overkill, but it's important for you to say that. It's important for you to write that, and for you to, even if you must, have your designer put arrows from that phrase to the actual pay button. And this will influence clicks. And if you don't do that, it's been proven that conversions are lower. So even though it seems like overkill, when you're writing copy, this is something that you will want to do. Now, you also want to add in some images. Okay, you need a graphical pay button, obviously, that you're going to have connected to your PayPal, or you're going to have connected to your payment processor. You want to have a personal image and a signature image. Okay, and because all of those things are very important to your actual conversion. Now, the signature and the personal image personalizes the sales letter. It means that it's coming from somebody, and it helps them to relate to the person that's actually delivering the content. So you don't want to have what I call a headless sales letter. You want to have something where people can connect with you personally. Now, you're going to want to add in a PS at the end. Now, after your pay button, this is at the end, like at the end of a letter. You want to say PS, and then you want to state your chief benefit. What's the most important benefit to the product? Add that in as a PS to your sales letter. Okay, then you want to add in a second PPS. Okay, and then this, in your PPS, you want to emphasize your money back guarantee and risk removal. Okay, that's very important, because the risk removal, again, is a statement that you want to make. You want to make that statement clear, and you want to make it so that your buyer understands that their risk is going to be removed. Okay, and then you want to make sure in your next PPPS you emphasize a scarcity element. Once again, don't feel like this is overkill. Add it to your sales letter, and then let the buyers decide. If you want to test to see if it lowers your conversions to have all those things in there, then do that. But the only watermark, the only measurement there is whether or not sales increase or decrease. And you don't want to use your opinion, and you don't even want to use your discomfort with these methods. These methods are tested and proven over time to have worked, and so you want to put them into your business. Now, of course, after that PPPS, you want to add in your second graphical call to action and pay button. Hey, click the buy button below to get started, or click the buy button below and have your arrows and pointing to your pay button. Now, let's see how this looks in an actual sales letter. Okay, so we've got our signature and pics there, but before that, we're going to say click the buy button to get Project PLR, or whatever the product name is, and then we've got our graphical pay button, right? And then we've got our signature and our picture. So our graphical signature and picture, so it looks like our cursive handwriting. You're getting access to the same process we use to bank thousands of dollars in sales. They're interested in making sales. Okay, so that's the chief benefit. Project PLR is backed by the guarantee, so we're talking about the guarantee. Then we're talking about another benefit. We're going to take a scarcity one. There's a limited time to get 2 products for 1 price. Scarcity benefit, then the pay button. Okay, you can also add in there, click the buy button below. We're just going to add in the pay button in this time, but you can also add in the call to action words, which is to click the buy button below to get started. Okay, so with that, thanks, and we will move on to some of the other bonus videos where you can get some of the extras. In addition to the fact that we're going to be moving on to take all of this and help you to create your video sales letter. Okay, welcome back to part 2 of your video sales letter. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to autoplay in video, and you want people to come to your page and you want your video to start playing immediately. So you may not necessarily have a designer do this for you. So what I'm going to do is we're going to show you how to set up your video sales letter and have it autoplay. So one of the things you're going to want to do is to go and upload your video to YouTube. And we're just going to take a video sales letter here. And we're just going to go into this particular video sales letter. I'm going to stop this right here. And we're going to go into the share area. I'm going to hit the share button here. And once this loads up, then we're going to go to the embed code and pick it up. And we want to use the old embed code. So we're going to want to grab all that code, copy it. Then we want to go to our web page. We want to get the HTML. We want to drop it in there. Now, there are a couple of things you're going to have to do in order to make this autoplay. Now, you want to go to 2 places inside of your YouTube code. You're going to go to where it says AMP, and you're going to type in autoplay equals 1. Right? The other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the other one here. Type in autoplay equals 1. Now, the other thing you can do is you can get rid of the related videos when it plays. Then what you're going to want to do then is you're going to want to put an and sign right there. And you put an REL equals 0. And then go back to the other location and do the same thing. You're going to put the and sign, REL equals 0. Then you're going to click publish. Okay, we're not going to share our post there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click on the post and view it. And then what's going to happen is our video is going to show up here. And once it shows up, when we put that code in there, what you're going to notice is that the video that we picked up from YouTube, well, it's not going to just show up as a video. It's going to start playing automatically. And that's really what you want your video to do. I'm going to stop it. As a matter of fact, you'll notice it's playing. And so then when people come to your page, your video is automatically going to start. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you will get your video sales letter either voiced over, or you will do it yourself. And then once you do it, you can upload it straight to YouTube, and then you will then be able to have it embedded into your website. Make sure you use the autoplay code. And with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next bonus video. Hello and welcome back to 60-Minute Copy. In this video, we're going to be discussing the video sales letter. Now, the best program to use in order to complete your video sales letter is going to be to use Microsoft PowerPoint. And what you're going to do is you're going to communicate one idea on one slide from each part of your sales letter. That's the way that you want to do it. And you want to have it so that if someone is going to do a voiceover for you, you want them to be able to read it word for word. And so you don't have to take the entire sales letter, but you should move in the order of your sales letter and put one idea on one slide. Now, your video sales letter should not be long for a small information product of 10 to 12 videos. It should really be not much longer than 1 to 2 minutes long, and even 2 minutes long might be going a bit far. What you want to do is you want to do a plain white background. You want to have black words. If you want to emphasize some words, maybe you put a couple of them in red, maybe highlight in yellow, but for the most part, plain white background, black words, Arial font. Very conservative because you want people kind of focusing on the message. Now, I just talked about this a minute ago. What you want to do is to consider having your video sales letter voiceover at Fiverr. Okay, if you must record it yourself, you can use a program called Camtasia Studio, or certainly you can find another program that does screen sharing. But the best of all worlds is for you to have your video sales letter voiced over from someone from Fiverr. Okay, and we'll show you how to do that right now here. Okay, here we are in Fiverr.com, and you'll notice that I just typed in video sales letter voiceover, and there are people here who will actually do your video sales letter, create your video sales letter. So you'll be able to find some people that you'll be able to get some of the work started. It may not necessarily be, maybe a little bit more than $5 once you add in your slides. Let's just check out this one person right here, and you'll sort of notice, okay, you can listen to her and whether or not she's going to fit your needs. But you'll see here, 1 to 5 slides is $5, 6 to 12 is $10, but it's still very affordable to have someone do your voiceover here. And that is really what you want to do. You want to have someone really do that for you. That really does do this professionally, and that'll really enhance your overall video sales letter efforts. Okay, so now let's kind of go back to the last of our points here. Now, for the most part, when you start doing your video sales letter, you can just get your first slide from PowerPoint. You can take out the bottom box here. You can slide this down, and you can just start putting your text in here. And what you can do is you can then duplicate this slide over and over again, and this is where you're going to be putting your ideas. One idea per slide. Okay, and if you're going to have this, outsourced, just remember how much it's going to cost you in order to have this done. So remember, 1 to 5 slides. If you're going to use the first person that we looked at, you'd want to be able to do this in 5 or 10 slides. That would cost you $10. Okay, so you've got your slides set up. So what you want to do is you want to communicate 10 ideas in each of these slides. And so that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll take our sales letter, we'll break it up into 10 of the most important ideas and benefits, and then we'll communicate it quickly so that we can give it over to the person at Fiverr to have it done professionally. Okay, so what I've done is actually taken 27 slides. So more than likely, we're going to have to take some of these things out of here in order to communicate the entire message, but to get it down within a reasonable period of time. So you'll see this slide presentation, and some of these things you can take out or you can combine. Now, if you decide to do the sales letter yourself and you have Camtasia, well, you can certainly do that. Once again, try to keep your presentation within 2 minutes. You've got about a 2-minute presentation here. If you choose to have this voiceovered, then 27 slides. If you choose the person that we've talked about before, then that's probably going to cost about $20 or $25, which again is very reasonable for a video sales letter that's probably going to make you hundreds, if not thousands, if you follow through and you get traffic and all those other things, and you have a good converting sales letter. Okay, so now if you have gone through this entire video and you've stopped the video and maybe you put together your own video sales letter based on what you've written, then you should be ready then to start putting together your real graphical sales letter. And one of the things that you're going to go through is we're going to show you how to autoplay a YouTube video on your page and embed it. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.